Hey chickies. Okay, so we're going to do some water spotting. I did a quick, very quick 15-second tutorial on IG, but a lot of people have been having some more trouble with it, so I wanted to show you in the long version how I do it. This is how I do it, so if anybody else does it differently, that's fine too, but this is how it works for me. So I have already done my base coat of jewellery and my Sally Hansen white base colour, and also a coat of Seche Vite, because that's what I do. Eventually I'll stop even saying that because you get so used to seeing it. I'm going to use today China Glazes 2 Yacht Handle, one of my most favourite bluey green colours in the world. It's just beautiful. Also going to use China Glazes You Drive Me Coconuts, also a beautiful pink, and does work well with water spotting. You need cream polishes mostly. They seem to work the best. So now I'm not even bothering to tape up my fingers. I've put cuticle oil around my fingers, and that's all I can be bothered doing. And once I do that, the sticky tape doesn't even stick to my fingers anyway, so it's kind of pointless. Also, what you'll need is hand sanitizer spray. I got a bunch of these spray pens from a really cheap shop. It was like $2 for a pack of 8 of them, and they have a little spray nozzle. And they don't carry they only got 10 mils in them, but it goes quite a long way when it comes to doing this kind of stuff. Right, so let's get started. So you open your bottle of polish. Now, as you can see at the bottom, I've used this cup a lot. As you can see at the bottom, there's these big, sort of like little dots of polish. That's where, I've learnt my lesson. If you try and drop it from too far away from the surface of the water, you'll end up with a drop that goes, oh, well, that one didn't work. But anyway, sometimes they actually go right down to the bottom. So you're best off to do nice and close to the water without actually touching the brush to the water. And now it's not going to even spread. Sometimes you can give it a bit of a hand. And if it doesn't work, get your stick. Now this is a stick that's been used quite a lot because it's got like a big ball of polish at the end of it. You can see how it's puckering a little bit. And that can happen sometimes in between finger dippings, because the sanitizer actually forms a layer of the hand sanitizer stuff over the surface of the water. So you can see that that's going to be pretty easy to pick up. Look at that. Ba-ching. And you just go down and then turn it around. And then yet another layer on my stick. See? Da-da-da-da-da. And that kind of cleans up the water anyway. So fingers crossed it works the next time. Okay. Trial and error, guys. Absolute trial and error. And that you only really need maybe 2 spots. Sometimes I do 3 because I get kind of excited about it. So there's 3 spots. So I get my hand sanitizer, and I usually spray it out outside the water just once, just to make sure it's got plenty in there. And then you just go spray from about 10 centimetres away. And then you get all of that effect. You see that? And then you just go, oh, do I want to really... You can see that it has like a really thick sort of spattering of bubbles around this side and a really thin one in the middle. And so for this particular one, I'm just going to dip my finger in like that, and then you get your stick and blow on the surface of the water, although the sanitizer does tend to dry the polish really quickly, and it's sort of quite easy to pick it up. Okay, so yep, got it all over my fingers. Doesn't matter, it's really easy to clean up. Now you can see that I think I need to have more, so I do it again. And as I said before, the sanitizer sort of, layers over the top of it. It sort of creates like a film over the top of your water. So the next time I drop polish in, I'll drop it in, wait for it to dry, just do 2 drops, blow on it. You can already see it starting to pucker in the middle. Oh, you probably can't see that, but it is. I can see it. Which means, or you can see it now, see? It's like one of those pool covers on top of a swimming pool. Well, you know what I mean. Anyway, so there you go. Clean the surface of the water and then do this again. So I don't think I got enough of a bubbly thing. It doesn't always happen first time, every time. So I get my spray again, and I spray outside, one spray outside of the water, just to make sure there's plenty of spray. I see, that's cool. Look at that. And that's going to give me much better coverage. And then I can go pitching. Yep, that's the word I use, pitching. Blow a little bit, although you don't really need to blow a lot, because it picks it up really well, this new stick. And there you go. See? Check it out. God knows how. I don't know how I got the like the lightning effect or anything like that on the other one that I did, the black and white one. If you saw that on Instagram, who knows how that happened. It's a fluke, really. The kind of pattern you end up with is a real fluke. So I'm doing 2 spots because I want to clean up the surface of my water. I'm doing that with my 2 yacht to handle. Blow on that a little bit, because we're not actually spraying anything, but you can already see it's starting to pucker around the outside. And look at that. Little swimming pool cover. Paching. Look at that. Very cool, isn't it? Okay, so we do this. I should probably be doing this video in parts, but I kind of can't be bothered. So I'm going to get my sanitizer again, and this is going on my middle finger, and spray. And like, look at that, that's so cool. Some really big bubbles there, so I'm going to go for those. Done. Okay, so my iPhone 5 decided it didn't have enough room for the rest of that video, so we had to import it onto my computer, or I had to import it onto my computer and start again. Well, not start again, but anyway. So that's what came up with the green one, but I think it needs a bit more. I've already cleaned the surface of the water with the polish, so, well, at least I think I have. Sometimes the polish just doesn't like to do. See how well that spread? Very good. Get that one to spread a little bit. Very good. We get a nice coverage. There you go. And then spray. Oh, cool. Might just leave it like that. That's kind of cool. Look at those bubbles right there. Look at those ones right there. They're really cool. Okay. So, and you can turn the cup around, but sometimes the bubbles actually, so it's sometimes better just to turn your finger around. It's so hard to decide which side I want to do it. There we go. Okay, so clean that up around there so it doesn't kind of stick to my finger. And ta-da! And that's what it looks like. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Look at all that polish around my fingers I have to clean up. But it's okay. I don't mind cleaning up. So we'll do pink again. This is fun, isn't it? I think you probably get the gist of it now. Especially when you're using the hand sanitizer, try and clean up the surface of the water between times, just using a couple of drops of polish. Remember to blow, especially at this point, and then especially when you can see that puckering, you will see it. If you can't see it on camera, that's fine, but you will see it in real life when you do it yourself. Ka-ching! Look at that. Isn't that cool? All right, I'm going to finish these up and I'll be back. So I'm trying not to make these movies too long. Hey chickies, I'm back and I've miraculously cleaned up all around, and I have decided to use some of these gorgeous little rainbow neon studs I got from Selena D Nails. I'll put a link to her IG in the description box. So I'm just sticking them on with a little bit of sesh feet at the end of one of my tiny little dotting tools. So you just need to put a little bit of sesh feet whereabouts, just like glue it is basically, where you want the stud, and then pick it up with a pair of tweezers and place it where you want it basically, and that's kind of it. And then you just put a coat of sesh feet over the top of all of that again. I've already got one coat over the top of the bubbly mini, and it goes on there like that. And gosh, that's cute. Wow, that is super cute. Okay, so I'm going to search feet over that, and you'll see I'll put a photo up on Instagram. So, as I said, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Give me a thumbs up on this video if you like it. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs down, but let me know what it is about it that you don't like, not just a random sort of anonymous thumbs down. I'd really like to get your constructive criticism. Being nasty only makes yourself look bad, and it's kind of bad karma for you as well. So I understand that YouTube is a big place and that there are going to be nasty people, and that's fine, but just kind of makes you look bad. Yeah. All right. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.